Good afternoon. It is, what is today? Ha! Thursday, July 27th, 2017. How's everybody's day going? Hope it's going great. I'm doing pretty good. And I got a phone call coming in. So, pause this briefly. Alright, I take that phone call real quick. So, hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope you're making some good money. It is 2:34 and I had to stop for the day early. I have a doctor's appointment here shortly. I got to pick up my son from summer camp early. They're closing early for, I guess I got a talent show they're putting on tonight. They got to get ready and stuff. I don't know. I was just told to pick the kid up at 3 today. So I'm doing that. And I got to go to the urologist. Then check out the scrotum from the surgery. So I did pretty good today. I logged on at 4:30. Logged off about 10 minutes ago. About 2:25. I did 9 calls a day. $107.62. Not great. Not bad. But I was doing a little sitting this morning and I was on the phone taking care of a few things, so it worked out good. I did go to TIA 3 times this morning before 7:15. The last time I went to TIA, I dropped at 7:15. I went to the cell phone lot. Figured rush hour traffic. Traffic going back towards St. Pete was a little heavy. I believe there was a wreck that happened, so I figured we'll sit at the TIA for a little bit and get out of there and try not to come back. Well, I'll go back, but I ain't gonna sit there. And speaking of TIA, we need to discuss that, guys and girls. As I was there this morning, sitting behind the wall. Actually, I was sitting in front of the wall, if you know what I'm talking about, if you've been there. The staging area for Uber and Lyft. The airport authority come around, dressed up in his nice little suit, asked me to move. I said, no problem. So I moved, and I sat there and watched him tell everybody to move over there. And once it got full, I was wondering what they were going to do with them. Then he started letting them line up against the fence on the far corner where we go in at the wall. Well, apparently some drivers don't like the new rule they're trying to implement. And there was a driver here that gave him hell. I had the window cracked, so I rolled it down, and very professional Uber driver cussed him out, flipped him off. Well, that was probably not the best thing to do, because then here come the airport police, and he flipped him off, and here comes the other airport cop. Then I seen him go against the car and the handcuffs come out, and I'm thinking, well, you're going to jail now. But then all of a sudden, they let him go. They put him in his car. One was in front of him, one was behind him, and they escorted him off the property. And then one of the cops come back and was talking to somebody about 2 cars down from me, and they were standing there against the wall talking. And so I'm, just laying back in the seat, waiting to get a call, listening to the conversation, and this is what's going to happen. When you go to TIA, for Lyft, you have to be in the cell phone lot. You got no choice. You cannot go to short term. You have to be in the cell phone lot to get put in the queue. As of now, Uber, you can still be anywhere on the airport property. That will be changing. I expect that change this weekend or next Monday of the 1st, whatever the day of the 1st is. Uber is supposed to be changing it to cell phone lot only. According to the airport police and the airport authority, they want you to sit behind that wall, and I believe there's only 60 spots. I'm not 100% sure. And when it's full, you're supposed to leave the property. Well, I don't see that working out too well, because if anybody's been to the airport during a busy time, you can go through 60 cars in about 30 minutes sometimes. Most times, 60 cars will give you an hour to maybe an hour and 15-minute wait. But if it's really busy and the planes are loaded, you can go through them quick. So they were talking about them making the move, and a little airport authority guy come over, and he says, well, this is what we're going to do. They're going to start taking your license plate number if you give them any shit. And they're going to turn it over to Uber and Lyft. And you're probably going to be either A, barred from the airport. I mean, you can go to the airport and drop off, but they're going to have it. You'll probably get kicked off the app immediately until you leave the property, or you're going to be deactivated. As the airport authority guy says, this is federal property. The state of Florida rideshare has nothing to do with the airport. The airport is federal property. You're thrown off federal property, you're done. And there has been drivers deactivated, I heard, from arguing with them. So guys and girls, this is a profession. This is not no come out here, make $10 and go home and drink beer. If that's what you're doing, go ahead and log off and go find something else to do. For people like me and a lot of other people, this is a full-time job. You jackasses are going to screw it up for everybody. And what's going to happen is, if we get barred from the airport, you're going to go sit outside the airport. That means you're going to be over at the International Mall, along with the other 60,000 drivers who are out driving that day. And guess what? Good luck getting a call. I don't understand why people hang out at the airport. Matter of fact, before I logged offline, I could still see the airport queue. 116 cars at 2 o'clock, plus 60 Uber cars or Lyft cars. So that tells me there's 116 people driving Uber sitting over there, and it was 60 Lyft. I'm thinking half of those Lyft were probably Uber and Lyft, because if you drive both and both of them are apps are on, it's going to count you. Really? You're going to sit at the airport? I know a guy who runs the airport, and it takes him anywhere from 12, most days, 14 to 18 hours to make 150. You go outside in the city and do that. Why you got to sit at the airport? You're not going to get rich sitting at the airport. Guaranteed that. Guaranteed you're not going to get rich. I know a guy who drove Uber and Lyft last year, made $84,000. He added up both 1099s. He had like $83,900 some odd dollars. Of course, you got, minus all your mileage and all that, and whatever taxes he had to pay. But he had grossed almost $84,000. And then you got people who want to argue with the airport authority. Guys, you have no say-so. The governor has no say-so what the rideshare people do on federal property. That is the federal government. You fudge around with the federal government, you're going to pay the piper. They will give you a $1,500 ticket if you do not leave the property when they tell you to, or be arrested. Are you that unprofessional? The driver this morning who flipped them off, very unprofessional. He should be deactivated immediately because he's given Uber and Lyft a bad reputation. We're all adults here. If you can't follow the rules of the airport, don't go to the airport. Drop off and leave. Don't screw something up that we worked hard to get, because when Uber and Lyft first came to town, they didn't want you picking up at the airport because of the Hillsborough County thing. Well, that's thrown out the window now. Now the state law says we can run anywhere. Uber come up with an agreement. Lyft come up with an agreement. Uber's agreement is probably going to be rearranged where the queue's only going to be in the cell phone lot. But if they tell you there's too many rideshare companies or drivers there and ask you to leave, you have no choice. Unless you want to be deactivated, ticketed, or jailed. So it just pisses me off to watch a grown man flip off the airport authority and the police thinking he's hot shit. I even heard him say, I don't care if you've been driving for Uber for 18 months. You're on federal property. You go by what we say. So, it's a mess. I would not. If I get over to Tampa Airport at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, I leave. I don't even sit over there. When I see that queue at 110, 120, 160, I laugh. I really laugh. There's just no way that you're going to waste your time sitting over there when the heating index is in the hundreds, running your fuel to run your air conditioner. You're wasting money. You're not making money, or you're not making money because you're sitting there. You're wasting money. So, we need to talk about that. So I just discussed it. Any comments? leave them down below. I want to hear them. You disagree with I agree with them? Then tell me. If you've witnessed them people telling people to move and people argue with them, let me know. You know? Somebody should walk over there and slap the hell out of the drivers who are arguing with them. I do got a phone call into my buddy who knows somebody that works at Uber in the office. So I'm waiting to see, because I heard a rumor that Uber is going to have an official at the airport sometime. And if that happens, shit's going to hit the fan. Because if Uber has to send somebody from California to see what's going on, there's going to be a lot of drivers deactivated. Remember, they're going to start turning plates in to people who are giving them problems. So if you go to the airport and they ask you to move and you don't, the next thing you know your app ain't working, well, you probably got deactivated because they probably turned it in. Or Uber can just say, okay, next time he drops at the airport, we'll just automatically have his, since we follow GPS, we'll have the app shut off on him until they leave the property. I mean, it's their app. They can do it. You're your own driver, but you're also your own boss. But you use their app to do your work with. So they got control of that part. Well, that's all I got for now. Just wanted to talk about that and tell y'all what's up. As soon as I get official word from my buddy in California. I mean, it is only, almost noon out there. I have to talk to him at 7 o'clock his time, because it was 10 o'clock our time. So we'll see what happens on that. So, until tomorrow, have a great time. Make lots of money. Don't argue with the airport authorities. Just go in and do your job. Sit at the airport if you want and sweat or run your gas out. It don't matter to me. Because while you're sitting at the airport for 2-3 hours or whatever, myself and other guys and drivers and girls will be out here making money in the city. Yes, you might get that Orlando call. Yes, you might get that one going to Sarasota. But while you did that, we could be out here making $30-$40 staying busy and not sitting. So until tomorrow, y'all have an awesome night. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you like. Get the word out. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Uber and Lyft on.